Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Thank you very much for joining me in this video, and it has been a few weeks since the last video. I have managed to get the mods updated. We are finally in version 1.40 points, whatever it is, with the latest version of Promods, which I believe is 2.55. Latest version of the RJL Scania. All the mods have been updated. I think there is only one mod that isn't working quite right, and that is the beacon lights. Now you can still see the beacon lights when they're flashing, but the actual, so you can see the emissive textures or whatever they've got, but you cannot see the actual lights flashing when you look at the actual light, so you can only see the flares essentially. I think that is going to be worked on, but aside from that, it looks like every single mod has now been updated and it now works. As usual, whenever there is a major update to Euro Truck Simulator, it resets me back to my home garage, or the nearest garage it can find. So last time we were down in, I believe down here in Orleans. I'm not 100% sure, it's been a few weeks, somewhere around that area. But it resets me back to London. Now, I could just travel straight back into France. Though, that being said, I thought I'd go down some roads that I have not been down in the UK. So you can see that in this one I've got a journey from Croydon to Plymouth. Now the time is 1845, so 1845 does mean it's about, right now it's about 3 hours, just under 3 hours to sunset. Just under 3 hours to sunset. It does say that the trip's going to take 6.5 hours, so we are going to be driving into the night, but that should be decent to see. And we're going to take some used packaging from IKEA down to DHL for some bizarre reason in Plymouth. Looking at the map, it looks like we're going to be taking the M3, although I can see the M3 peeling off further south there towards Southampton, so maybe it looks like the M3 up to wherever that junction is, and that looks like that's probably the A303 down towards, I would say Exeter, but that doesn't look like Exeter. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure if the map's wrong. That is Exeter. I think the map's slightly wrong there. That Exeter's a bit too high up. But yeah, it looks like we're taking the A303 down towards Exeter, and then I'm not sure what the road is out of Exeter to Plymouth, A38 or something like that. Anyway, make sure you stay tuned. Everything should be back to normal. Let's see how quickly I can go ahead and do this. Okay, so I've made a few minor changes to my truck, just some minor tweaks, and one of them is that TomTom unit, meaning I should be able to theoretically get rid of the main map and bring ourselves back into that full style of immersion. Right. Now, I am a bit, it's been a few weeks since I've used the head tracking, and I am a bit rusty with it. It does need to be calibrated a little bit, I think. I'm not quite right on the calibration here. Looks like an RS3, that does. So we'll see what happens. I've tried to up my force feedback a little bit as well, because when I was driving, I was just doing a test where I drove from the garage to the maintenance, to the Volvo dealership, where I could do some maintenance on my truck and upgrades, and it seemed like the force feedback's pretty light, so I'm not entirely sure what is correct there. Taking a look outside, this does look a lot nicer. Everything's just far more realistic, it seems. You can also see that my display is back in the middle. So in the last video, if you watched the last video, I had no display in the middle. That coach went around that corner rather quickly. So I had no display. Oh, this isn't the junction I want. I probably could have taken it. It's this junction. I could have taken that junction. I have a feeling it would have been fine, but it's okay. We'll go down this way. So yeah, things are looking a lot more realistic with the speed camera. A lot more realistic in terms of lighting. I really like what SCS have done here, and I think that there is just a little bit of contrast adjustments that need to be made, but nothing too major. And obviously Promods have made some changes to all the various areas. For example, I don't think Plymouth and Exeter existed last time I played. I'll have to check, but there has been a lot of changes. Let's just see how many of them we can spot, not just in terms of lighting, but also in terms of the map. Usually an easy way to notice what has been changed is when you go down roads that you have not been down before. For example, the road to the Volvo dealership was a road I had not been down before. So that has definitely changed. It feels like I can feel the bumps a little bit. So what I'm finding here is that the steering wheel is a bit too light. Once the steering wheel's light though, the effects are good. There we go. Nice and smooth still a good, looks like a good 60 frames per second almost everywhere, which is great. That is the kind of thing I like to see. And onto the gravel. Brakes are a little bit sharp. And let's grab the trailers, should I say? I could change what this trailer looks like. Let's see which one would look nice. It's used packaging, so I know it's coming from IKEA, so we have lots of the IKEA options. We could use a curtain sider. I don't like these with the split wheels. They're annoying. I do like this one. That curtain sider one did look nice. No point taking Eddie Stobart ones. Walker's Crisps is not a good idea. That could work. I like that style. Or we could just take a dry freighter. I need more trailer styles. I really do. Now let's just take a curtain sider. There we go. That's the one we will take. All right, and let's grab it. It's going to be plenty of money. So let's see what I can do. So turn around like so. There it is. That looks about right, so we turn in. There we go. Awesome. Right, should we take a quick look outside? Gives us an opportunity to look at the photo studio as well. Just gives us an opportunity to look at the new lighting. Which does actually look really nice. So I'm thinking of trying to find a good angle for a photo. I think I know which angle I'm going to take. Right. Now this is going to be fairly heavy, so it is going to be interesting to do this. Right. Let's go for just a little bit of lights. Grab the photo. a bit of a different angle to what I normally do. But I think with the lighting, things have really improved here. Now all they need to do is get themselves a better, get a better photo mode, and I think it will really end up very, very nice. There you go, that's that done. And now to continue on our journey. So let's see where we end up. Let's see what it's like for me, for the first time in a long time, driving 20 odd tons. Now I can feel the vibration here. I'm not sure what is going to give me the realistic style that I'm after. Oh, this is the wrong way. It's fine. It is fine. Make sure we use the retarder going down here. Definitely feel the wheel shaking now. I wonder if I can hear it. Very little. Very, very little. I'm not sure what that red and white flashing and stuff is. That seems a bit strange. But let's get ourselves underway over towards Plymouth. I say let's get ourselves underway. Immediately we're going to be pulled up at a red light. And we really do not want to be jumping red lights, particularly with the police cars around. But just in general, it's dangerous. I've seen so many people in real life jump red lights without a care in the world, and they think it's fine. And this is a red light that always catches me out because the filter is wrong on this light. But since I'm going straight, it should be fine. As you can see, the filter here says straight, but on the opposite side the light is steady. Therefore that means you can turn right on that light. But you cannot. It's not coded to do that. So whilst in reality you can turn right, according to the light, the code says no. So that does need to change. Because a filter light, if you have a red filter on it, where are you going? I'll wait for this truck to come off the roundabout. That looks good. Yeah, whilst in reality it is fine to have a filter, the green signal does not necessarily mean that. The green signal, steady green signal means all traffic can pass, not just whatever's not currently selected on the filter. And I think that's where the difference is on this. Right, where am I going? I want to head towards. Whoa! Why did he slow down like that? These guys are very, very. I've noticed a few issues like that so far. I've had one where somebody is 50-mile-per-hour zone and they've just slammed on the brakes and slowed down to about 15, and I've gone straight into the back of them. This was off camera. Aircraft coming to land at Heathrow, a rather steep angle. That's a very, very steep angle. Now, I'm not sure what that red and white flashing is on what's supposed to be a GPS unit. I'm not entirely sure. Right, we're on the 25. Heading towards the M3. And we're up to speed as well. A3, no, that isn't the one I'm after. What do you mean headlights usage offence? We do not need headlights on right now. Well, that's weird. Okay. I think I might end up switching off. I think I am going to end up switching off that those options. So it looks like they've got problems. Because right now this is not a condition in which you need to use headlights. Not yet. I mean, you could, but you do not have to. Decent power on this truck. I have upped the power to 490 brake horsepower. M3, this is my junction. Ah, the A303 is at Basingstoke. That's where the change is. That police car is going rather quickly. Here we go. Onto a motorway I've not been on. Lovely. So I could have taken the M3 straight out of London, but I messed up on the junction, so that is why I've had to go around the M25, but it's okay. Not too bad. Our journey is continuing. We are going to be plunged into darkness in about an hour and a bit, but that is okay. I mean, it's nice to be able to then see the new style of lighting and all the new graphical enhancements. It'd be very interesting to see. I really want to be overtaking that truck. Looks like I'm not the only one. As long as this isn't the 303 junction, and annoyingly, it is the 303 junction. That came up very quickly. One thing that seems to be missing here is the 321s. I've not... on the side of the road we have this 321 markers, distance markers, and that seems to be missing. What I like here is that the lights are... I mean, this is... I kind of want to take another photo just to show you the way that the lighting is working here. Everything's just looks a lot better. That really does look good. I've just got to try and find the right angle for this. In fact, I think I'll just take that angle for now. Just do something along those lines, just to give you an idea of how this is working. Give it quite a bit of blur in the background. Bring that focusing plane back. I really do wish there was a better way of doing this. Just need to slow down just a little bit to go around that corner. This is a nice road. This is a very nice road. So we're joining onto the A303 here. And we've got the sunset ahead of us. The lighting is really showing. There's the 3. Well, that was just a 3. I'm not sure why that was just a 3, but fine. That seems okay. I do like the way this is all looking now. You can see that my GPS is not working. That's the other one that's broken at the moment. That GPS doesn't work, which is why I've had to put the TomTom on. So I cannot get that GPS to work. So I think that is another broken mod. But you can see if I switch on my flares, that's not flares, they're a bit busted as well. Way too bright, so we cannot use them. So the flares, the lighting effects do work, but they're a bit, well, you can see, just a bit overboard at the moment. In the daytime they seem okay, but a little bit, but at night it's just overkill. Oh, this looks really nice, and that's Stonehenge. So I need to see that. Yep, that is Stonehenge. I actually didn't know that was in here. That could end up being the thumbnail, really. Like that. I can blur this out quite a bit. There we go. I think that this looks really nice. They've done a really good job here. Yep, there's a sign for Stonehenge. Awesome. Lights, brake lights look a little bit pink, but overall just the lighting effects just seem to, as you can see on the ground and everywhere, just seem to be working really well. It's Lotus F1 team. I mean, that team doesn't exist anymore, but it still looks nice that that's there. 4 hours 9 minutes to go. I will be ending this video and doing the rest of it in the next one. But I'm just going to see how far we can get before doing that. So it looks like the markers are also a little bit bright. I can see the green markers on the side. Can you see that against the... I'm not sure if that's a little bit too bright or not, if I'm completely honest. But all new roads to be travelling down. And I really do like this. It just feels a lot more realistic as well. And it really does help with the immersion. Just the lighting, it's amazing how much lighting makes a difference. It really is amazing how much lighting makes a difference to how something works and how something runs. So for example, we're past sunset now, but it's still quite, the light's still quite visible. And you can see that the lights that are being emitted by the vehicles are not just, I don't know, they seem to be falling away and fading off a lot better. Come on, 10th gear might do the trick here. Come on. You can do it. I know it's 45, but you can do it. Yep, just even looking at the lights on the opposite side of the road, it's as if they're actually interacting with the terrain in a way. And I think that is really quite well done. So we've got, what, 3.5 hours to go. We have a roundabouts coming up. Oh, there's the 321 markings. Lovely. don't know what that guy's just done. I have no idea what just happened there. 51 miles to Exeter. Yeovil and Taunton also down this way. Taunton, I think, is on the... Is Taunton on the coast? Dawlish coast? Is that where Taunton is? Oh, and now the night is really taking hold. That looks brilliant. I think what I'll do is, instead of ending this video, I'll do the remainder of this video. I'm just trying to figure out how long this one will take. M5 to Taunton. I don't think that is on the... is it? I'm not sure if that is on the coast. Ilminster. Here comes Exeter, Honiton and Marsh. Again, even the lighting, the road lights are really well done. And this, obviously. Let's have some beams on so we can see where we're going. Otherwise, this is all you'll see. But again, better than what it was before. You can actually see the road and see the shadows and everything and see the silhouettes. Whereas before, that was something you could not see. Apparently it's 50 here. That was something you could not see before. And now, thankfully, you can. Two hours, 40 minutes. Yeah, I think I'll just go through this. Honiton, tourist information. Yeah, we'll just go through this. I think that it'll be a very short second video if I do not. So yeah, overall, I'm quite pleased with 140. It's a well designed. It's 60 now again, as we're on the A30 now. Okay, so it's A303, A30, then I'm guessing it's A38. And look at the stars as well. I wonder if they're real constellations. I'm not sure. I do not recognise any just out the window directly. Oh wait, no, I think I see Orion's belt. No, it's not Orion's belt. Too many stars in close proximity to that one for it to be Orion's belt. I say too many stars with high magnitudes. No, I cannot. I think that it's not. That's a shame. That's a shame. It would be really nice to have that. I think that would be awesome to have. So just pottering along, it's about 54 miles per hour. Nothing too major here. Oh, I say nothing too major. We've got an aircraft coming in. Mildly distracting. So I'm guessing A30 and then A38, as I mentioned before. So we went M25, M3, A303, A30. So I guess the A303 becomes the A30, and then A38. I think. We'll see. We will see what comes of this. Oh, here comes some lights, so we get to see what these lights look like. And I do wonder if around the lights it'll be much harder to see the stars. Most likely not. That isn't how things generally work. Wait, where are we going now? M5? I don't think so. guessing we're in Exeter now. I'm very much guessing we're in Exeter. Also, I've realised how terrible my truck looks under these sodium lights. Like, really bad. This is M5 South. I'm not sure that's where I'm going to be headed. But okay. Apparently I'm going M5. I honestly thought the A38 would be the way I go, but... Oh wait a minute, this might just be the way the road is set up. So we're going to take the M5 down, then we'll join onto the A38 because that's how the road... Okay, I'm not entirely familiar with this... I'm not entirely familiar with this setup, with these roads. I know I'm just saying thank you and sorry to an AI, but what can you do? Get used to it. A38, there it is. So why am I on the A5 at this point in time? Yeah, he's letting me in. So A30 down that way, A38 this way. So I was right. I guess this is just how the road works. Ooh. Okay, I'm not taking the A38. Looks like there's been a massive accident. Got a helicopter on. Air ambulance. How am I going to get back onto the A38? So it's just at that junction, so we should be able to get around there. I'm hoping. Just have to figure out how exactly. So we take the A30. Okay, this might be difficult. Because I'm not sure of what alternative we have here. So take the A30 to Exeter, turn around and come back? Is that the best way here? I think so. Yeah, I think that is going to be the option we have. I really like the lighting effects now. They just look so much better. Oh, actually, it's this lane we need. Because I think... Do we turn off here? Yep, this is the only way we can go. So we turn off, and then we go around the roundabout and head back. So that keep clear sign is glowing. That's unusual. And then we cannot continue in that direction. Really? Okay, back up the A30 we go. It's a force of habit saying thank you to other drivers, particularly when you recognise the roads and the style of roads. You just happen to to get into that habit of doing that. Set. Okay. Now hopefully this time I can get around this junction and not be stuck. That I'm hoping is the theory here. So obviously it's that I can hear the helicopter. So if we just go around here, that's where the road's closed, right there, and we're just heading around it. Yeah. There we go. Okay, not too bad. One of the things that I think is really quite neat about this is that, so far anyway, I have not come across a single instance in which the road is impossible to get past. So, for example, there's no way of getting to said destination due to a closure of a road. So it seems like there's some sort of coding in the game that says, well, make sure that there is an alternative. If there isn't, then do not put an accident there or some sort of hazard or a closed road for whatever reason. Which is good. So far this video has been 7 minutes longer than it should have been. That's not too bad overall. The night is a lot brighter, and I do like that. So the night is a lot brighter. It's now raining. Great. Come on. Oh dear. Oh, and it's getting heavier. Fine. We can work through the rain as well. Half tempted to overtake this guy. There we go. Should be okay on the overtake. So I think this goes all the way down to Plymouth. Should be fine. So rain sounds, obviously I'm using the sound mod, haven't changed much. Rain effects seem to have changed because you can see the lights now hitting and having an impact on the rain, which is different. Is this the junction I want? I do not think so. Actually, this might end up being the junction I want. It is the junction I want. I guess we cannot go straight? No, we cannot go straight at this point in time. Oh no, we can go straight. I'm not sure where that will lead, but we can go straight. It isn't where I want to go though, because we are nearing our destination. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Should take another quick look outside at the rain and the effects. Okay. Not terrible. I'm not sure why that guy's not going at the front. That was a green light and he didn't go. Oh, they've got the coding wrong for the lights. Okay. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So, it's looking at the wrong light. Yep, definitely looking at the wrong lights here. So when the light ahead goes green on the roundabout, that is where they seem to be moving forward. Unless that was just an AI derping out a little. Which, you know, could be the case. If this ends up as a 50-minute video, I probably am going to split it. Nope, they are definitely looking at the wrong lights. That's a red definitely for me. And now I should be able to go. Plymouth discovered. Awesome. We'll be going around behind where that truck is just gone. And this M3's decided it's going to stop there for some bizarre reason. That was one I never saw. That was a last minute. That was a very last minute thing. I didn't see that light. I think the angle on that light's a bit wrong too. Although it could be because I'm on the inside. We'll see. We shall see. And that BMW's done something very stupid. Okay, and we are going in behind this Renault Megane, since we have no other way that we can go. It's not bad at all this new stuff. Gives it plenty to look at. And really, what I think I'm going to do with this is, whilst I'm driving, if you guys can leave comments with the ideas of things to talk about, that would be pretty awesome. Now, I cannot say I'll talk about everything, but I can talk about some things. So please do leave it in the comments. What would you like me to talk about? What subjects? Yeah, it's not such a clever thing to do. Whatever you were you a Porsche? I guess it was safe-ish. It was going to take me a while to get around the roundabout. Is it me or is the rain getting heavier? I think the rain might be getting a little bit heavier. And this is it. This is our destination. Straight ahead. There's is it? Oh, that's DHL. There's the F1 truck. How did it get there? Where am I trying to park this? Ah, there we go. I see it. I see the parking spot. Okay, which way is it going to be parked? Oh, that's easy. Well, I say it's easy. It's not so easy when it's dark, but it's easy in general. It's maybe not quite as easy in the dark. Still, shouldn't be. There you go. Job done. Awesome. Switch that off. There we go. Handbrake on, engine off, hazards off, lights off. Do not blind yourselves with the flares. And disconnect the trailer. 45 minutes should be fine. Okay. So what do we have? Where are we? I've got some experience. Let's see what the current company job offers are, although I'm not taking any until morning. We have something to go to Portsmouth, we have another one to go to Calais. It just means we're going to have to go back on ourselves, which is not ideal. So let's just have a look at the job market, the freight market, and just see what is in this area. Oh, one of those 1 ton ones again, they're brilliant. That wouldn't be too bad. Used packaging now to Bordeaux. So we're just taking more and more used packaging. We could take another one back to Dover, that's just back down the route that we were heading. If there was something to Southampton, I would consider it. But that one looks pretty good. It's good money as well per mile. I mean, that one is a lot more, but still. So there's only this much in Portsmouth. It isn't that big. Although we could take something from home base. Not bad. Anyway, at that point, I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'm just going to take a quick look at the world map, see what there is for us to explore. That's what I meant to do. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos on Euro Truck Simulator 2, leave a comment in the comments box below, let me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you can do so at www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. I'm sure exit is supposed to be down here, but never mind. Also, if you can do so, please do follow me on social media at ECGadgetLP for both Twitter and Instagram. I absolutely love the fact that there's places like Homebase and Jewson and Sainsbury's and Dreams. Where have all of these come from? That is really quite cool. Anyway, as I said, that is all from me, and I will see you next time in Euro Truck Simulator 2.